what joy it must be to be a pumpkin. You grow up wild in a field with long vines that stretch far and wide. At first you're very small, but then the sun hits you and you grow. And then you drink some water from a fresh rainfall and you grow some more. And you grow all summer long until you're orange and round, and all the garden critters are very impressed. The chipmunks even give you a big cheer. Hip hip hooray for the fancy pumpkin, they say. Oh, what a joy it is. Then the summer wanes and the days get shorter, and then it's October, the best time of the year. Families show up to the pumpkin patch searching for the perfect pumpkin for Halloween. Will someone pick you? Bobby is sad because he can't find a good pumpkin. Either they're too tall or too flat or have pumpkin acne. But then he sees you. He shouts with joy, picks you up, and soon enough, you're in the car with his mommy and daddy heading to your new home. Oh, how fun it is to be in a car. Then you get home and mommy takes everything off the dining room table and spreads newspaper across it. And Bobby, he's so excited, and daddy opens a drawer and grabs something. You're not sure what it is, but it makes a swing sound. Then you're placed on the table on top of the newspapers, and the newspaper feels soft and smooth. Everyone's looking at you, smiling and happy. What a joyful pumpkinhood it is. And then Daddy plunges a knife deep into your head. Shwump! The knife goes in and it feels really weird to have a knife in your head. Then Daddy starts moving the knife up and down. He's cutting into your head. Shwump! Shwump! Crush! He cuts and rips into your head with a sharp knife until he's cut a circle all the way around. Oh no, this is not as much fun as you thought it would be. Now he says to Bobby, "Okay, help me out here." And Bobby steps up and he grabs the stalk on the top of your head and he starts to yank and tug, and finally, shklump! The top of your head is ripped off and slammed down on the table next to you. You've never seen the top of your head before, and it's a very strange feeling. Then Daddy and Bobby plunge their hands deep into your head and start yanking at the sinew and seeds. These are your brains, basically, and you can feel the fingers going in and grasping at your brains, and now they take turns, slump, 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 pulling the insides of your head out, and Mommy grabs a spoon and she starts scraping up inside your head. Scrape, scrape. Oh, joy! Then Bobby approaches you with a black crayon. He draws on you. It feels like maybe a pair of triangles at the top and a square in the middle and a half a circle on the bottom. What is going on? Then Daddy's back with his knife, and this time, he plunges it into the front of your head. Crunk, crunk. He cuts and cuts again and rips out several sections of you, and you hear Bobby giggle, and then Mommy declares, "Oh, what a funny face." But none of this seems funny to you. Then Daddy shoves a large candle into your head and lights it. It's hot. It burns. It's cooking the inside of your head. That smells good, says Mommy as she turns out the light. You can see the shadows cast as the light flickers out of your face. Mommy and Daddy and Bobby are standing there smiling big, and Daddy declares, "Now that's one heck of a jack-o'-lantern," as he pats Bobby on the head. Later, you're put outside on the front steps of the porch. It's dark, and you fade in and out of consciousness. Sometimes you hear giggling children approach you and laugh. They're not normal children, though. They have strange faces, like clowns and witches and hobos. Some of them are wearing sheets and look like ghosts, and they all say the same thing. Trick or treat, give me something good to eat. And the night goes on, and you can feel the candle burning and burning until it burns down to the bottom and things go black for you. Owls are hooting when you feel someone pick you up and you hear voices laughing again. But these voices are deeper. Teenagers, maybe? They're hooting and hollering, and suddenly, whoa! You feel yourself go flying through the air, and then blam! You smash on the street and your head falls apart. You start thinking about when you were a little pumpkin and you wish you were back in the pumpkin patch. That's when a boot comes down on you and just completely crushes you. Then you hear Daddy yelling, "Hey, you kids, get out of here!" And then you hear Bobby crying, "Oh no, they crushed him!" You'd like to feel bad for Bobby, but it's hard to feel anything right now. Daddy scoops you up into an old box and takes you out back and flings you into a bush. And here you remain for hours, days, weeks. Mold grows on your crushed bits. And slowly you break down more and more. Bugs are crawling in and out of you. Worms have made you their new home. And the days go on and on and on, and you become less and less until there's nothing left, and you're gone from this earth. Oh, what a joy it is to be a pumpkin.